how to recreate this ombre Fauxlocs looks using our bay twist hair. So for this tutorial we're going to be using the bay twist colors 1B, 4 and 30. The first thing you need to do is to start braiding your hair. You cut them and then start braiding them single braids. You have to braid the head. The braid does not need to be as neat as you want. It can be anyhow, and it does not need to be tight. You can see how the root is very loose. This will allow crochet to pass through it and also not to make the locks to be stiff. Then if you're lazy and you don't want to braid to the end and you want it to be more loose and more curly, you braid the root and then you start twisting. You can see what we're doing in the second one. You twist it and you twist to the end and twist. Okay, so what you're gonna do next is, please take note that the root is not tight. So what you're gonna do next is to take the first color, that's color 1B, and fluff it and using your crochet hook you crochet it down. The reason why we're doing this crochet is that so that it will be easy for you to take it down. When you want to take it down, you just find where you attach it and just cut it off and your locks will be off. And then you start wrapping. Please take note, when you're wrapping, do not wrap too tight, but the roots needs to be tight so that it doesn't fall off. But after you finish wrapping the roots, then you're gonna loosen your hand a little bit and use your fingers to use your thumb. That is the big thumb. You can see how we're doing it. Use the big thumb to add as much fluff as you want. We're not aiming to have so much fluff in this one, so we're not gonna be adding so much. Now when you have gotten to your desired length for the black, we're gonna add color 4B. If you notice, we make sure that we add the we made them slim as we were adding, so that there will be a smooth transition from black to color 4. If you add this just like that, it's gonna look like I don't know what to call it, but it's not gonna look as nice as it should be. So you take note that we are not wrapping too tight. It may look like we're holding it too tight, but we are not actually wrapping too tight. It's very, very loose, and this will allow more flexibility for your braids, for your locks. For your locks. Now if you get to where you want the color 4 to stop, you add the color 30 and you repeat the same process as you have done for colors 1B and colors 4. And when you get to the end, there's no need to burn it. When you get to the end, just take it up and wrap it, tie it and wrap it until your lock is secured. Okay, you wrap it up. You can see it's not tight and not tight. And then you tie it. Whatever is left, you tie it again to secure. Whatever is left, you continue wrapping it till it's gone. And then yes, you take the second one and you continue to wrap. You can see we didn't burn it, we didn't use any gum or of any sort, we just tied it and tied it. This is braiding the second one. So I just wanted to show you again what it looks like to wrap and how rough it is. You keep wrapping and you wrap loosely. Please do not wrap too tight. If you wrap too tight, it's going to be like a wool dread. So you don't wrap too tight so that you give your braid more flexibility. Do take note that we didn't add any braiding hair inside to braid the hair, and that's because we don't want our locks to be stiff. We want it to be as loose as possible. We don't also want it to be heavy. We want it to be slim as well. So all these things are what you take note when you're doing your Fauxlocs. If you add braiding hair inside, it's going to be very stiff. It's going to be like a stick. But if you don't add, even if you're going to add braiding hair inside, make sure to add hair that it's soft, something like the bay twist hair or Wendy hair, which is the natural kinks, and Wendy hair, that's the Mali hair. Without braiding it, you just add it and you wrap over it. This way your locks is not going to be stiff. It's going to be as loose as ever. So we continue to wrap. We're repeating the same thing we did. Remember, the first one was in braids and now the second one is in twists. You continue to do the same thing, repeat the same process as you have done before. You add the first color, you add the second one, and then you add the third one, and you continue to wrap till you get to the end. Okay. So we're done, and you can see it's the transition to color 1B, color 4, and color 30. Add the tips, and you can see this one too. Yeah, that is it. So let's look at the hair we wanted to create and see if it looks exactly like what we want. And you see, it's exactly like that. And if you want to buy this hair, visit www.acchair.com or send us a DM and make your order. Thank you.